Hi Virgo, Sun, Moon, Ascendant, or Venus. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your May 1st to the 15th, 2020 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and also to subscribe to my channel. Now before I dive into this reading, I want to say that these readings are coming from a place of love, light, and positivity to raise us up instead of bringing us down. Because Lord knows that there's enough going on in the world right now to make us feel small, insignificant, weak, and despairing. So these readings are focusing on love, light, positivity to raise us to our highest potential. All right, so let's dive in. I'm going to be starting with your spirit guide animal cards. These are also going to be your totem animals for this time. If you see these animals in the wild, Virgo, or you see an image of these animals, this is really your angels and your spirit guides tapping you on the shoulder saying, Virgo, remember this message. So angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, May 1st to the 15th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly. All right. So we have the spider spirit, which says make your dreams real. And then we have the elephant spirit, which says learn from the past. So make your dreams a reality as you learn from the past and you move forward into the present. And then let's see what your chakra cards have to say. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, May 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, May 1st to the 15th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. So we have determination and we have creativity. So we have the solar plexus chakra and we have the sacral chakra coming together. And I like that. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, May 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message from Virgo, May 1st to the 15th, 2020. Angel and spirit guide message for Virgo, May 1st to the 15th, 2020. Show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly, show me clearly. At the center of everything is the Page of Wands. This is a fire sign energy, and Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. Then you are crowned by the Strength card, so this is strongly leaning towards a Leo, but this is also the Strength card. This is having prosperity come to you. There's having beauty come to you, and you have the Sun card right here, which is absolutely fantastic. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, the Moon, which is the Pisces energy, a time frame of February 19th to March 20th. The Strength card, the Leo energy, is July 23rd to August 22nd. You have the Chariot, a strong Cancer presence right here. This is June 21st to July 22nd. And you have the Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, Four of Cups, and Four of Swords. So Spirit is definitely saying, and your angels are definitely saying, you need to take care of yourself during this time. You definitely do. You have a repeat of the number 7. Liars, you're not going to be able to abide them. Not at all. Also, here, just a heads up, you want to make sure to be on the up and up with telling the truth and everything like that during this time. Not to say that you wouldn't be naturally, but that any sort of lie, any sort of sneakiness, okay, is really going to be brought to the surface during this time. So much so that you might sit there and be like, wow, things from the past are coming up, things from the present are coming up, and there's almost like a purge of negativity happening, which is really, really, really beautiful. Yeah. And you're learning, you're seeing, you're understanding, and new ways are opening up to you, and Spirit is handing you a gift that is like, oh my goodness, Divinity is handing you a gift where you're like, wow. Because it is wow. Okay. So let's start with your spider spirit and your elephant spirit. So let's start with your chakra, not your chakra, your spirit guide animals. So make your dreams real and learn from the past. So you're going to be focusing a lot on what you desire to create within your life, on what you want to move you forward. Making your dreams real guides you towards something more. It's kind of like looking at the web that you're spinning. And it can be that you're looking at things for a lot of you Virgos and being like, no, I don't want that. No, that wasn't what I had intended. So you might be starting something new, starting to create something anew, because I see here, it's like a spider spins their web, right? But their web also gets broken, so they have to spin it again. But it's also realizing the beauty of what you're creating and not apologizing for it. So remember the story of Arachne in Greek mythology, where she said she was a better spinner, better weaver than Athena. And what happened is that she was, and Athena got so mad that she wound up, cursing her to be a spider for all her days. And also she was prettier than Athena. So for all her days to be reviled for her ugliness, right? And to be commended for her weaving. So that's what you're going to feel like here at times. It's like you are feeling like people aren't seeing the beauty that you're working towards, or people are only focusing on one aspect of it. And you're like, okay, guys, I haven't worked that out yet. Like, calm down. So here you're making your dreams real, but there is also that kind of real struggle that you are looking at, where you are turning what you desire into reality. And it's learning from the past. It's, being that elephant. It's not forgetting. It's really knowing your roots and where you came from and what you desire, and really that strong connection. Because what I'm seeing here is, I remember watching this documentary, and this elephant came up and it was mourning over the skull of another elephant. And what they found out was that that skull was from part of that elephant's, herd. And so here it's kind of like the past. You might find the past coming up, and you might find yourself mourning certain things from it, or, kind of lamenting over certain things. But it's really going to be moving you forward. And there's just going to be such a powerful connection from the past and the present that is guiding you, that it's going to be transformative. And there's a determination to you during this time where, yes, it feels like you're swimming upstream, most definitely, but that you have this determination, this power, this, knowing of self, and you are swimming towards your goals. And listen to your gut during this time. It's going to be so powerful and so informative to you. And yes, it does feel like trials and tribulations come your way, but you have this knack and this ability and this profoundly beautiful skill to look at what needs to be looked at, and to focus on what needs to be focused on, and move yourself forward towards what you truly desire and what you want, because there's a heightened sense of creativity. And with the Sacral Chakra, the powerful thing about the Sacral Chakra is that it brings up a lot of negativity from this life and from past lives. So as you're looking at things, Virgo, you're going to find that it can also be within your DNA, within your, makeup for this life, that you are looking at things that have held either back your family, that have held you back and you don't know why, and you're being set free from them. And you're moving yourself forward. And you are doing so in a very creative, very beautiful way to cultivate, create, and live the truth that you want. And as you do so, at your heart, Page of Wands. Page of Wands, you have a strong sense of purpose, a strong sense of discovery. It's kind of like the pages, yes, represent children, okay? So you might have a strong fire sign energy child, or somebody who is rather childlike in your life, a Aries, a Leo, a Sagittarius. But there is also this sense of wonder coming over you, of you looking at things and being propelled forward and really seeing what it is that you desire and where it is that you want to be and how it is that you want to be cultivating your life, your existence, your purpose, your truth, because you're not going to be held back anymore. And with the Page of Wands, you are discovering how to use your power. And here we have this, being kind of falling to his command, falling to somebody who you might have even seen yourself as an imposter or a clown when it comes to your passions, when it comes to your creativity, when it comes to your dreams. And you might have been asking yourself and really thinking, what gives me the right? What gives me the right to stand here? What makes it so that I have this impossible dream within me, because you're making your dreams your reality. And at times, you're going to be looking at the impossible and really making it possible within your life and within your existence. And as you do so, you have the Four of Cups here. So you have 3 cups that you're focusing on, okay? And excuse me, these 3 cups, they're not the best. It's kind of like, this is what you know, this is where you've been, this is what you're comfortable with, but it's not going to propel you forward. This cup right here, this 1 cup being handed to you from divinity, from your angels, from your spirit guides, this has the flowers, this has the bounty in it. And so this is really the Ace of Cups being handed to you. And now what's powerful about the Ace of Cups? The Ace of Cups says that I am handing you this beauty, this transformative power. I am cleansing away the negative and having you move forward into the positive. I am letting you see your gifts that maybe you have not been seeing within yourself. And so the waters wash away what have been holding you back, what has been keeping you small. And as it washes away, you move from being a student of your passion, and you embrace being a student of your passion, yes. And this is a time for learning, discovering, moving forward. And you start to see things come to you. This lion with wings comes to you. The extraordinary comes to you. It can be that a Leo energy is really changing your world. That can be a very straightforward way of seeing it. But it's also that your passion, what you desire, what you want within your life starts to come to you, starts to move you forward, starts to have you seeing things differently and more powerfully within yourself. And you're going to see that you are more courageous. And you're also going to see that what you want is what you go after. So instead of being afraid and instead of saying, oh no, I couldn't possibly, you're going to see that, oh yes, you can. Oh yes, you can. And as you move and cultivate and create the life that you desire and the way that you want to move forward, it moves you to the Wheel of Fortune, and it moves you to life doing a 180. It moves you to moving towards power and prosperity and bounty and beauty. It moves you towards seeing what you desire and saying, this is what I'm going after. This is what I want. And yes, you're going to feel like you're on a roller coaster ride, but you also are realizing that you're braver than you've given yourself credit for. And as you embrace this braveness, as you embrace your strength and your sense of self, you withstand the roller coaster ride and you come out totally different. You're coming out of this stronger and better than when you went in. And what's very interesting is that at your roots, I mean, you've been through a lot. You have the Moon card here, which is fears, doubts, apprehension, Pisces energy, time frame February 19th to March 20th. Again, the Leo time frame is January 23rd to August 22nd. And here it's having to face fears. And it's fears within ourselves. It can be fears of ourselves. You know, we always want in this world to be seen as perfect, to be embracing perfection, or if we are going to be imperfect, to be imperfect in the way that is trending now, right? So here, with the Moon card, it's fear of not being accepted for who you truly are. It can be fear of what you know you're capable of. And so with the Moon, you are looking at what you desire to create, and you are looking at the fear that has held you back. And it can be, you're even looking at the shadow self, the self that Jung says that we hide away from ourselves and say, I can't possibly be this, because this is the shadow self. This is the self in shadow. And we need that shadow self. We need to know that, yes, we are capable of tremendous good, but we are also capable of tremendous evil. And until we realize this, it's like walking around as naive children. And you have this childlike sense of discovery here, but there's nothing naive about you. This has been long fought for and well won. And if you move past fear, you find that you start to see the wars that you have been through, the hurts, the pains, the disappointments. And so with the Four of Swords, this tells us, the Four of Swords says, it is time to rest. It is time to rest and take in all that has forged and changed us, all that has made us what we are. So as we rest, we become more. As we rest, we understand more. And the Four of Swords is saying, you have done a job well done. You have moved forward towards a path not easily walked upon. And now it's time to give yourself credit. Because as you give yourself credit, Virgo, you move forward in the strength of love. Now, this is also a Cancer energy, a time frame of June 21st to July 22nd. And Cancer goes right into Leo. So that is going to be a powerful time for you, from Cancer time frame to the Leo time frame. Right? But the Cancer, the Chariot, is saying that what you love has moved you forward in a way that you could hardly have expected. But this is also saying to be wise with your heart, be wise with your powerful self, because Cancers are looked at as gentle and kind, and as leading with their hearts, and leading with this acceptance of soul. And that is something that is going to be very true for you. You need to be wise and kind, and lead with this acceptance of soul. But if, let's say, Virgo, you have a Cancer in your life, this is not the time to underestimate them, because this is a time for the seeds that they have planted to really be moving forward, whether you like it or not. And here, there is this sense of, as you're moving towards your goals, your passions, your desires, you're embracing the night and the day. You're embracing the dark and the light. And you're seeing that both are valuable. Again, it's the shadow self and the self that we show to the world. The self that we say, oh, this is me. Aren't I doing a good job? Haven't I done everything correctly? And not wanting people to see that you have failed, okay, to see that you have struggled, will make more failure and struggle come within your life. So here, with the Chariot, it's this balance of what you love and what you don't, where you want to be and what has you afraid. So with the self, you move forward in ferocity, because remember, charioteers, especially, with the Chariot being pulled by Pegasus here, you are going to find that the Chariot is moving you forward in a highly powerful and highly beautiful game of love, passion, power, and connection. And also the charioteers, NASCAR racers of their time. The charioteers were the greatest cavalry that there was. So here, there's power to your love. Know that. Embrace it. Also understand that where you put your energy, where you put your heart, is going to be so important for you during this time. Yeah, it's actually going to be life-changing, because you are worried that what you have planted will not come. What you have planted, it will come. It comes through the help of these three people, okay? Also, be mindful of Pisces, of Cancer, and of Leo during this time, okay? Because you really are embracing what you love, what you desire, and they really are helping you move forward. Whether it's in a positive way, whether it's in a negative way, whether you sit there and say, oh my gosh, I hate all, pick your sign. They're still going to be helping you create, cultivate, and step into your true self. Because the seeds that you have planted are coming to fruition, are starting to bloom and bud. And you're starting to see the prosperity of the garden that you have planted for yourself. Now, you might be rethinking things and saying, okay, well, this needs to be weeded out, and I need to, get better soil over here and stuff like that. That could be definitely true. But you're going to see that you're cultivating, you're nurturing, and you're building what you desire. And you're seeing a harvest come of your hard work. And you might be tweaking things a little bit if that harvest isn't exactly what you want. So don't be afraid to sit there and say, okay, well, I don't like that, or I don't want that. But also know here that what you're getting is so much more than what you expected. So you might not like it when it first comes, but there is something here where it's like, it is important. It is important that it's there for you. And it leads you to focusing, to not turning your back on this gift that the divinity is giving you, this gift that your angels and your spirit guides are saying, please take. Because here, once you start to heal, you'll start to see that gift. And once you start to accept that, yes, I've been through a war. Yes, I've been through hard times, but I'm not letting it define me. I'm not letting it be the only thing that I've been through. I am learning from it. I am cultivating its power. And I am moving forward with this symbiotic relationship to what I love and what I desire. I am receiving gifts and I am giving gifts. And there is beauty that comes. Because here, if you're either only taking, Virgo, or you are only giving, which you have a tendency to give, okay, much more than you take, it's not going to work out well. There needs to be that symbiotic relationship. There needs to be that power in giving and receiving. Because during this time, that is going to be the gifts that make you, the gifts that move you forward. And then with the Sun card, they bring the gifts that you give and that you receive, bring you to joy, happiness, love, prosperity, respect, bounty. And it moves you forward in brightness and in beauty. It moves you forward to what you thought could never be, or what you thought may never come. And as you see this beauty guiding you, you embrace this childlike innocence. You embrace, and it's not a naivety, it's a sense of wonder and beauty and understanding. And it really does move you forward. And it changes everything for you and has you seeing these gifts. Now, do know that when you embrace the Sun, jealousy can come, because people sit there and like, well, why not me? Why can't I have the Sun within my life? Why can't I have this bounty and this beauty? And don't apologize. Don't apologize for the beauty that is coming your way. Don't apologize for your hard work paying off. There's a sense here of rejoicing in it and reveling in your success, because there is this beauty that comes to you. There's this power that comes to you, Virgo. And it's like, yes, this is where I want to stand. This is who I am. And this is what I desire. Your subconscious message for this time is the Seven of Wands. You're going to feel like you have to fight. You've fought so hard already. You're going to feel, and it's another 7. So here, again, make sure everything is on the up and up. Don't lie if you can help it, and you're really not going to abide liars during this time. You've already fought so hard. You're going to feel like you have to keep fighting. This is saying choose your battles wisely, because if you fight every one, you'll never get anywhere. They will rob your power. They will rob your beauty. They will rob your bliss, and they will keep you small. Choose your battles wisely and stand your ground when you do. Your subconscious chakra message is angels and masters, which I like to see as angels and the divine. So as you embrace your angels, as you embrace divinity, they embrace you. And there's a power that comes over you. This is your soul star chakra, located 6 inches above your head. This is you connecting with divinity. This is you connecting with your power. And this is you embracing truth that is beyond your wisdom. So really, really, really listen to your gut. Know that, yes, at times it is going to feel like an uphill battle, but you are creating something beautiful, out of the pain, the sorrow, and the hardships that you've been through in this life, in past lives, that you've inherited within your DNA. And as you move forward, you do not fear the hurts that have made you who you are. Because yes, our joys define us, but as human beings, we are more so defined by our hurts and our pains than we are by our joys and our beauty. Because for some reason, we forget the beautiful rather quickly, or we tend not to focus on it. But we do focus on the hurts and the devastation. Your subconscious message from your spirit animals is the crow spirit. Co-create with spirit. There's a brilliance to you that is being overlooked. And that can be your connection with your spirit guides. Connect with your spirit guides. It can be, having an angel or spirit guide message journal where you sit there, you ask them questions, you write down what they get, what they give you, or what you get. And it can also be having a conversation, sitting there, questioning, working things out, talking, if that's the way you work things out. Either way will be bountiful for you. And you're going to see that the darkness isn't as scary as you had thought it was. Because the crow here, I'm just seeing the darkness of their wings and the blue-purple tint that comes from them. So you're going to see beauty in what you once thought was a harbinger of sorrow, of death and disappointment. Now you're seeing beauty and prosperity and brilliance. Because a flock of crows is called a murder of crows. So here, it's like you are seeing the beauty in what you once saw as destruction. It's not destructive. It's not destructive. It is simply different than what we are used to. And you're going to see an old self left behind. And you are going to see yourself transformed, Virgo. And it's going to be a powerful transformation. All right, Virgo. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending healing, loving energy to each and every one of you. I love you all, and I hope that you are staying safe. Bye.